We are coming to you from the Mecca of pool in the Philippines, and some of the greatest players in the world have been here before. But tonight, the stage belongs to two SBA teams renewing their rivalry, the Taguig Stallions and the Negros Occidental Pillars. Who's going to take it tonight? We'll find out in just a few moments. My name is Noel Zarate.
Finally, the Taguig Stallions getting their reprieve from last night's performance, courtesy of course, their captain, Demosthenes Pulpul. Question is, will they be able to pull off a 2-all scoreline for this week's series?
That is the big question tonight, because if Negros wins, kuha na po nila yung series, and if Taguig wins, we will decide everything on Friday's King of the Hill. Pag-usapan natin yung ginawang trabaho ni Demosthenes Pulpul kahapon, AJ. He was down 10-7 against Jolo Aspuria, then he won 5 in a row. Pero humabol si Jolo, almost making it heel-heel, but he missed on the 7 ball in hand para kay Pulpul, and natapos nga sa pagkapanalo ng Taguig.
Yeah, that's right, Noel. Ang ganda ng ginawang habol dito ni Demosthenes Pulpul para sa Taguig Stallions. And ang ganda talaga nung last rock na yun kakala ko mag-ihil-hil pa.
Right.
Pero it's a good thing for the Taguig Stallions na nakakuha sila ng unang panalo for this week's series.
Well, of course, that miss by Jolo Aspuria is still something that is still talked about right now. But we segue to tonight sa ating doubles. The question is, can Negros wrap it up right now, or will Taguig extend this to a Game 5 on Friday? We're about to find out. This is SBA Season 2. And we welcome you inside the Sharks Arena. Game 4 na po ng labanan nitong Taguig Stallions and the Negros Occidental Pillars. And once again, AJ, as we mentioned earlier, if Negros wins, it will be the first time na matatalo lang Taguig in a series. But of course, the Stallions have other plans. They want to extend this to a Game 5.
I'm very excited, Noel. Sana ma-force nila to into a 2-all para naman makita natin yung Friday game natin. That's bukas right. Na sobrang exciting, di ba?
Alam naman po natin, doubles tayo ngayong gabi, pero balikan muna natin ang recap tayo sa ating one-on-one na naganap between itong si Demosthenes Pulpul at itong si Jolo Aspuria. Makikita natin, AJ, the numbers, the statistics, practically the same. Of course, the win going to Taguig, but there's one glaring statistic that we will point out in this one.
Demosthenes Pulpul, despite of having the better break success among the two players, kinailangan niyang gamitin dito yung kanyang safety prowess, pati na rin syempre ang kanyang experience lang makahabol dito kay Jolo Aspuria.
Again, the break success. Jolo Aspuria coming into the matchup last night, almost 45, almost 50% pagdating sa break percentage niya. But kagabi, 3 scratches on the break, only 8%. And Demosthenes Pulpul was able to take that advantage and get the win para naman dito sa Taguig Stallions. So Taguig will not be swept, pero titignan po natin, magbalik tanaw po tayo sa mga naging numero nila nung ating Tuesday doubles where the Negros Occidental Pillars took it 13-9. At tignan natin sa panig ng Taguig Stallions. Itong si Gerson Kumayas, eto na rin si Mark E.J. Conanan and Brian Sagibet had great help for Jericho Banyares. Now the problem lang is hindi nga nila naitawid. Ang ganda ng habol na ginawa ni Jericho at saka nito si Brian sa dulo, pero kinapos nga sila because of the hot shooting off the bench nitong si Ram DMC para sa kupunan ng Negros, AJ.
That's right. Well, after the timeout ng Taguig Stallions, eto naman, pumasok dito sina Raymart Camomot and Dinmark Casanuevo. So we've got Raymart Camomot with 8 racks won out of 12. Dinmark, on the other hand, has 4 out of 5 wins.
And it all boils down to this. Can Negros take it one more time? Or itong kupunan ba ng Taguig can level this series at 2 games apiece? Remember, last season, Season 1, Taguig won this 3-2 against Negros. Will it be the same? Malalaman po natin yan dito sa ating Doubles Thursday. So simulan na po natin. Gentlemen, you may now lag for the break. And lalaban dito sa lag, Brian Sagiped against Dinmark Castronuevo. Very important po kung sino ang makakalamang who gets the first break. It looks like it will be Taguig breaking first dito sa ating Doubles Thursday in SBA Season 2. This is their penultimate matchup. Itong Taguig Stallions going up against the Negros Occidental Pillars. And our first duo will be known in just a few moments. Who is Jaynard Orque putting in and who is Jojo Sanchez deploying first para sa ating unang labanan tonight. And you can see there a shot of the Taguig Stallions getting ready. Demosthenes Pulpul went on social media today declaring that they will be winning. And of course, Coach Jojo Sanchez has other plans. As we see the first team up between Demosthenes Pulpul and Brian Sagiped for the Stallions going up against John Drasier Mauricio and Jolo Aspuria for the Pillars. We'll have the first break when we return. Stay with us. This is SBA Season 2. All right, welcome back, everyone. And don't forget to catch SBA action from Season 2, Mondays to Fridays, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on the PTV Sports Network, Channel 12 on the 4 the Box, Channel 4 on TV Plus, and Channel 29 on Sky Cable. Sa Nudge Sports, kasama rin sila doon. And of course, streaming worldwide on pusop.com, Blast TV. At mapapanood din sa ating mga signal carriers, One Sports Plus, RPTV, and Pilipinas Live. At bago po natin tunghayan ang ating aksyon sa ating Doubles Thursdays, AJ Ong with the rules in SBA Season 2.
Here are the rules. The game is 9-ball. After the lag, the losing team nominates first. The winner then selects a player and breaks first. The 9-ball is racked on the spot. A 40-second shot clock applies after the break, then 30 seconds per shot. Each team gets one 15-second extension per rack. Failing to strike the cue ball before the buzzer is a foul. Each team gets 2. 2-minute timeout per match. And of course, jump shots are not allowed.
And of course, we are under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusements Board. Ayan po si Mr. Dominic Almaden, ang ating GAB representative tonight. And of course, our referees, Angelito Mas at itong si Charlie Santos.
Alright.
And we would like to thank MSW Sports Betting for your continued support of SBA Season 2. Is it Negros' night or will Taguig draw even? First break nitong ating laban. Aba, ito si Jerson Cumayas. At si Jerson Cumayas pa lang ang lalaban. At saka itong si
Drasir Mauricio.
Jerson and
yung kanyang
Brian
partner.
Sagiped.
Brian Sagiped. Yes. Urda Knights. Tulad nung mga nangyari nung nakaraan, Noel, di ba? So, samot-saring mga errors ang nangyayari. Pati sa pagiging alat sa break.
Right.
So tonight, I hope it's a different story. And I hope for this week's series, it's gonna be a different story because we rarely get to see a 2-all scoreline sa ating weekly na para pag Friday, pagdating ng last day,
right,
pinaglalabanan kung sino yung mananalo talaga sa week na yun.
Well, that happened a few weeks ago when the Taguig Stallions and the Manila MSW Mavericks went up against each other. Nag-2-all pagdating sa Thursday. And of course, the Manila MSW Mavericks came away with the victory ng King of the Hill on Friday. Taguig, of course, if they lose this series, that'll be 3 losses already for them. Ayaw nila mangyari yun. And they are the defending champions. So nagtuturoan dito yung mga youngsters na itong Negros Occidental Pillars. They're not gonna use their extension. Looks like this is going to be a shot into the side. Nicely done.
And
Yeah.
problema lang dito, Noel, is the 8 and 6 that are married against each other or nakadikit against each other. So from here, they've got an angle. Yeah, they actually got an angle here to break that 8 and 6 with a bit of inside, I guess. Pero tingnan natin. I hope they can break this 8 and 6, but nope.
Mamaya na daw yan.
Mamaya. From the 5, most probably. I hope they can get a good angle here para masira or mabreak nga itong 6 and 8.
Again, this was the duo that rattled off 3 straight wins when it was a 6-5 lead para sa Taguig Stallions last Tuesday. Pinasok ni Coach Jojo Sanchez itong si John Drasir Mauricio at si Jolo Aspuria, and they won 3 straight, prompting Jaynard Orque to call a timeout. And during that timeout, pinasok niya kanyang secret weapon, who is also in the lineup tonight, itong si Ran DMC.
That's their chance to break. Nicely done. So instead na nag-draw for the side pocket, knowing that they need to break that 6 and 8, sinet up sa corner pocket with a good angle to break that ball or to break that 6 and 8.
And looking good for a break of serve. Tandaan natin, Taguig won the lag.
Okay.
And Aspuria, of course, needs to shake off the performance last night. Isipin mo, AJ, 3 scratches on the break. That is a season high for anybody.
And when it comes to the break success, pinaka-lowest niya ata last night.
I would think you 8%, but that because you also have to account for the 3 scratches on the break na nakuha niya.
That's right.
Coming into last night, Jolo Aspuria only had 3 scratches on the break the whole season. But he had 3 last night, and that was an indirect catalyst for the win of Demosthenes Pulpul. But for this rack, it is looking good for the Pillars. 2 balls away from striking first dito sa ating doubles Thursday.
Okay,
That'll
cue
be
ball.
enough.
Yeah, we'll get there. Not perfect, but this will definitely do.
John Drasir Mauricio, Tisoy, ang titira ng huling bola for rack number 1. And Negros Occidental is on the board first, breaking the serve. Ika nga nitong Taguig Stallions coming off a dry break. 1-0 para sa Negros Occidental Pillars. And the break again, AJ, we keep on lamenting about this every coverage. That's going to be the key to success. And so far, Taguig opens with a dry break.
Dry break, pero eto na nga, nagkaroon ng left and right dito na exchanges muna sa beginning of the rack. And eto, nang nagkaroon na ng chance na makuha ng uno dito, shot on the 1 ball as well as the 2 ball, they've made their way na makarating sa point na ma-break nila yung 6 and 8. So, ganda na setup doon na binigay kay Drasir Mauricio to break those balls. And of course, Jolo on the 8 ball. Final ball for Drasir. And that's it. 1 game for the Pillars.
Jaynard Orque is now going to deploy Demosthenes Pulpol, the captain, and Pisok Pasok Romel Santos. When we return, this is SBA Season 2. At bago po natin simulan ng rack number 2, maraming salamat sa Smart Sports for your continued support of SBA Season 2. Shout out to Boss Epo Kimpo, Baji Del Rosario, Froy Andaya, and of course, the big boss, Jude Turquato.
And speaking of shoutouts, I'd like to greet the mga viewers natin over at Facebook Live. Cool Hermin saying here, I'm watching. Good evening to everybody. And of course, Clint Fernandez. Hadley Mariano na nanonood, nakatutok din sa Facebook Live. And of course, Kenneth Lizarondo, happy viewing to you.
So that is going to be a successful break para dito sa koponan ng Negros Occidental Pillars. That's off to a running start para sa kanila. They have a very manageable layout dito, AJ.
Very nice layout dito, Noel. Kita natin 1 to the 2, corner na yung kabila yung 2 ball and 3 sa kabila, of course. 4 ball, walang problema yan kahit masyadong malapit dito sa may 5. Shouldn't be a problem for them.
Ang problem na lang, mumugation. We saw a lot of that last night.
Last night, yeah.
Nung sa laban nitong si Demosthenes Pulpol at saka ni Jolo Aspuria, lots of ginabi, minumog na, ginabi pa.
Nako, minumog na, ginabi pa.
Oo. Again, that miss by Jolo Aspuria still being talked about right now. Yung miss on the 7, tutukan na yung 7, ninipisan na lang niya. Hindi niya natamaan. Naging ball in hand para kay Pulpol, and that ended matters right there.
Okay, so 4 to the corner, prepping to take the 5 into the side pocket. Taking their time here, may slight angle to the left, so kahit konting cheat to the left na lang dito para mabigyan ng magandang space. Yun. So medyo nadikit nga lang because of the straightness nung tira dun sa 4.
Malaki naman ang mesa. This doesn't look like any of the balls downstairs will interfere with the flight path.
Yeah, pabalik dito sa 6.
They will use their extension though, to be sure.
Aspuria taking his time.
Yeah, these youngsters last Tuesday, as we mentioned, went on to make it. Di kita nyo laban natin nun. 6 all at 1.65 lamang ang Taguig, and then they won 3 straight. They're gonna take this 6 short side.
Nicely done. Around the brown 7 and landing nicely on the short side of the 6.
Of course, nung naupo sila, pinasok na nga si Raymart Kamomot, who's had a spectacular week so far. There is promulgation number 1.
Well, what he needed to do there was he needed to bounce off the short rail. 1 rail bounce lang. Kaso nga lang, kailangan mo mag-apply ng outside spin. So, medyo napanipis yung tira. So, feeling ko, baka yun.
That's the only explanation available for you to miss that shot if you're John Drasier Mauricio. And Demosthenes Pulpol coming off the win last night sa 1-on-1. Napalayo ng konti ang setup para kay Pisok. But ito si Pisok, meron siyang isang highlight nung Tuesday. Malayong panipis na tira, able to make it This should be chicken feed for him. Nagalaw nga lang yung 9, AJ.
Yeah, kailangan talaga eh. Medyo sumama yung angle nung pato, lumayo. Nagkaroon ng malaking cut angle dun sa 7 ball kanina, getting to the 9. So talagang matatamaan yung 9 ball. Sana lang talaga medyo nahatid lang ng bahagya para sa kabilang corner pocket. Napasobra lang yung contact.
Para hindi nalayo ng ganito. Romel Santos, one of the best sharkers in the Taguig side. He's at the table right now. Bank shot is a miss. Coming from Pulpol. And this will be Jolo Aspuria saying maraming salamat, Tito Whitey.
Maraming salamat sa regalong 9. At there you have it, guys.
That was unfortunate for Taguig. They had it in their hands and it slipped away. So Mauricio and Aspuria giving Negros Occidental a 2-0 lead to begin our doubles Thursday dito, AJ. Again, coming off a very, very unfortunate miss here on the bank shot.
Natungkil yung 9 ball doon sa may side.
Sabi ni Jolo Aspuria, eto, kahit paano nakabawi ako kay Tito Whitey. And let's see who Jaynard Orque puts in. Brian Sagiped is back, this time teaming up with Jericho Banyares when we return. PusoP.com, maraming salamat sa inyo. You're watching us live on PusoP.com, powered by the Smart Sports Network. Noel Zarate with AJ Ong. And the 20-year-old from Olongapo City, Jolo Aspuria, breaking.
Okay, made a ball there, made the 3. And looks like he's gonna have a combination.
Oh, that's gonna be Mauricio.
Yeah.
So back to business yung break nitong si Jolo Aspuria after a miserable showing last night pagdating sa kanyang sargo. Where he made like 1 out of 10,000 on his break.
But despite na ganun nga yung naging data sa kanilang performance, halos balikatan kung di lang talaga nangyari yung
kasi nga dahil sa safety battle. Noong una si Plong-Plong lamang talaga pagandaan na safety, pero sa bandang dulo Aspuria was winning out on the safety battles.
Talagang chinaga talaga ni Demosthenes. Ginamit talaga yung kanyang experience para lang talagang makakuha ng chance dito kay Jolo.
Right. Si Plong-Plong is actually 20 years older.
20 years older?
20 years older than Jolo Aspuria.
Aba, speaking of Noel, sorry naalala ko lang, ito, shout out sa aking long time, hindi man long time friend, pero parang long time friend na rin, si Ri Jeter de Mafeli. Sabi dito, good evening Sir AJ and Sir Noel.
Hello, good evening.
Ayan.
Now, going back to that, ito si Pulpul. Pinag-usapan nga namin yung interview kagabi. Habang lumalaban po si Demosthenes Pulpul noong 2008 World Pool Championship, parang 3 years old pa lang yata si Jolo Aspuria. Di pa siguro nagbibilyar. Although Jolo did mention that he started when he was only 14 years old. So
14 years of age.
5 years pa lang, 6 years pa lang now. Of course, he was part of the Negros lineup last year.
Grabe, no? Started at 14, pero ganito na yung laro niya.
Yes.
Wala pang 10 years of experience.
Anong tawag mo doon sa dart mo, no? Ganon din naman. Mas bata pa si Dart sa
ganon
kanya.
din si Dart. Diba? Same din si Dart
Wow,
Bonode.
this is gonna be a 3-0 lead para sa Negros Occidental Pillars. At hindi man lang nakaapak sa mesa itong si Banyares at si Sagipen. Remember, that was the duo na ginamit ni Jaynard Orkev para pahabulin sana sila nung last Tuesday. But itong Taguig Stallions were left watching. Look at this, another successful break. 3 into the side, wide open layout. First break and run, it appears tonight. Para sa Negros Occidental Pillars, they started out with this 1-5 combination, AJ.
Yeah.
Chicken feet.
I was about to point that out. First BRO, first break and run ng Pillars dito. So that was a nice break and run performance by the two. 8 and 9, napaka-simple na lang. So question is, can they replicate it on the next?
The way they've been breaking, 1 break already for Mauricio, 1 break for Asporia. It will be Jerson Cumayas back in with Pisok-Pasok, Romel Santos when we return dito po sa SBA Season 2. And maraming salamat sa Andy for your continued support of SBA Season 2. Ang ating mga tapete, of course. Si Andy po ang bahala dyan. 3-0 for the Negros Occidental Pillars. And so far, they are 100% on their break tonight. Let's see kung mapapatuloy yan itong si Drasir Mauricio in rack number 4.
Coming off from a break and run out earlier. Muntikan na yung 9 din. Medyo may hawig yun.
Muntikan na rin yung pamahato actually.
Yun na nga
But
din.
a dry break for the first time tonight for the Negros Occidental Pillars. So Jerson Cumayas and Romel Santos studying the situation dito. May kita yung uno rito, AJ, pero mukhang taguan muna to eh.
This could be a pretty simple safety involving that brown 7 kung kaya nilang maidikit yung pato dito or basta't malagay na lang sa likod ng 7. Some inside spin. Okay, they tried to attack.
May backup plan.
Okay, they tried to bank the 1 ball. It's a good thing that the 8 ball is in between.
And if they had missed it on the pro side naman, tatakbo rin yung pamato. So, pretty good two-way shot. Will it be a kick shot off the long rail here for Jolo Asporia?
Pretty critical yung safety dito since wala masyadong nasa gitna.
Uy, that's seen. That's a makeable shot.
Yun na nga, halos kasi nasa gilid yung mga bola. Hindi minsan yung mapansin natin pag halos nasa gitna ng mga bola, matagal yung safety exchanges. Dito talaga madali makita. Okay, that was pretty close. Missed his mark there.
Yeah, pero now difficult shot on the 2. Doesn't look like it's attackable unless you're playing mini clip.
Yeah, definitely.
Na walang tiririt
Sa
factor.
mini clip, ang daling
Pasok
ipabalik yung,
yan.
ipabalik yung pato. Diba?
Pasok yan. Matatamaan ko pa yung 9 niyan eh.
So dito tago muna sila. And this time, I think the 7 ball will be involved. 2 rails to get behind the brown. This will do.
Tandaan po natin sa SBA, jump shots are not allowed.
Yes.
And if jump shots were allowed, that They might have been able to even make the 2 into the corner pocket.
Yes, of course. Yun na nga. Kaya yun yung thrill dito eh. Kasi makikita natin kung paano yung players na mapipiga when it comes to the kicking game.
Pati yung breaking rules natin dito is just one of a kind.
Yes.
No cut breaks allowed.
Gitna lang ang tama.
Gitna lang ang tama.
That looked pretty good.
Well,
but it's open.
Tanong dyan, may kita ba yung patama going into the corner pocket for Romel Santos?
Pero sa tingin ko parang hindi rin, no? Because of the 3 ball, para naman dito sa may kabilang corner pocket. Yung kabila naman, it's being slightly blocked by the 7. Trying to play it safe. Tinawid ilog, something like that. Oh, look at this. Found the 7 ball right there.
Santos also wanted to put the cue ball behind the 8 ball. So ito, spadahan ng the younger players on the team. Of course, Pisok is 34. He'll be the oldest player on the floor right now.
Pero 34 is pretty young pa rin naman. Talagang nagganon eh.
Mauricio, ano ba si Mauricio? I think he's 31.
31 years of age.
And then Aspuria is 20. And ito si Jerson Comayas is 28.
28 years of age. So on the 2 ball, looks like they've got a window between the 3 and 5. Pero dito yung 6 ball, medyo nakaharang. I think they can still see half of the 2 ball.
Is it between the 3 and 6?
Yes, yung napakakitid na window na yan. Pero kung hindi, siguro they can compensate with some spin.
Kick na to.
A 2-railer coming from the side rail. Okay, that was a good hit. Unfortunately, it's gonna show now. 2 ball, wide open. So here comes Drasier. Mauricio with a wide look on that blue. Trying to draw the cue ball to get near the 3. Nicely done. Good job passing that black 8. Now he has left a good angle from the red 3, getting to that 4. He can just simply roll this in and just settle for the short side of the 4 ball. Pero pwede namang same pocket if Aspuria wants it. So he's got options here. Oh! Well, he was aiming to go for the same pocket. It's a good thing na ganun yung contact ng cue ball dun sa 4 ball.
Nako, this is reminiscent of that Raymart Kamomot shot last Tuesday. Dikit na dikit yung pamato sa 6. This one to the 4 and no problem for Tisoy.
So he can go inside Aspuria. Eyeing to take this green 6 into the side pocket. Inside spin or pwedeng kahit hindi na.
Ganda
perfect landing.
Diretso, no?
And without you asking, Noel, I can safely say...
Sige, may mga ganyan din kami ni Mark kagabi. Iniisip lang namin.
Ito maganda na yung flow eh. Maganda na eh. Oh, si Aaron Mexico yan na. Aba naman. Si King Baby. Sa mga gustong kunin ng kanyang Facebook, pwede nyo akong kontakin. 8 to the 9. Pasisid na tira. Pwedeng gumamit din ng rail. Very nice. Bottom left spin, perfectly landing on the final ball. Aspuria on the 9 and he gets it. Another win for the Negros Occidental Pillars. That's 4 straight wins, guys. Grabe. They might be the ones who get to 5 first.
Titignan po natin yan. Of course, Jaynard Orque might be contemplating on calling a timeout at this point. He has not made his move yet, but this is a great start for the Negros Occidental Pillars. And again, magandang spada na naganap nung una, but then this 2 ball got exposed at dinare-diretso na yan ng Pillars.
Pretty, fortunate din yung nangyari dun sa contact dun sa 4 ball.
Yeah.
Buti na lang hindi nag-tie up yung cue ball and yung 4. So, nakasurvive itong Negros Occidental Pillars.
Boy, Mauricio and Aspuria are killing all the Titans. It will be the turn of Brian Sagiped and Jericho Banyares. Susubok ulit sila sa aming pong pagbabalik.
I'm Jericho Banyares from Taguig Stallions. Suportahan niyo po kami at subaybayan niyo kami sa FB and YouTube page ng Sharks Billiards Association.
Back at the action inside the Sharks Arena. And of course, we'd like to thank Conlen Hughes for supporting SBA. It's 4-0 in favor of Negros Occidental Pillars. Here comes Jolo Aspuria for the break. Hindi pa napapaupo sina Jolo and Drasir Mauricio. Watch out, cue ball. Oh, that was pretty close. And I believe that they haven't made a ball off the break. So another dry break coming from Negros. Now it's a chance for Taguig Stallions. Wala pang nai-score itong Taguig. Medyo inaalat when it comes to the break, pati na rin sa swerte when it comes to the table. And in fairness, itong Negros Occidental Pillars naman, nakaka-survive sila dito because of the safety game. Nananalo rin when it comes to the safeties. So now, on the 2-ball, wala naman silang chance to attack. So it looks like he's jacking up and trying to use the 5 and 6 as blockers. Pero looks like the 2-ball. Okay, I thought it's gonna bounce and makita sana itong 2-ball. But that was a good safety attempt. Ito ni Drasir Mauricio using the 6 and 5. So going for a one-rail kick this time, Drasir. Hang on. Oh, it's a 3-railer. Okay, so kaya pala ganun yung aim niya kanina. Sabi ko, yung aim niya kind of off kung one-rail kick. So he was hoping to go for a 3-railer for some distance or for some separation. Coach Jojo Sanchez talagang relax na relax ngayon dahil ang ganda ng score ng kanilang team. Baka sila pa ang unang makalima dito. Napaka-importanting yung to get first 5 games. Although, yun na nga, no, minsan may mga times na malaki yung gap ng score pero nakahabol pa rin. Okay, that was a nice draw.
Yeah, we've seen that many times. AJ, sorry, just step back in. We've seen that many times. Dati nga, yung Paranaque, nagkaroon na 7-0 lead.
Mm-hmm.
Pero
diba,
nabutan pa rin ng Manila.
Oo.
At yung nangyari nga kagabi, 10-7 yung lamang ni Jolo Aspuria kontra kay Demosthenes Pulpul.
Mm-hmm.
And Tito Whitey still won.
Yun na nga, no? Yung nga, sabi nga ni Demosthenes, ginamitan lang talaga niya ng tiyaga. Sinagaan niya. Kasi nga, ang alat ng break, ang alat din ng kanilang performance ng konti, di ba?
Well, kagabi, I mean, he was on his own.
Mm-hmm.
And he was able to get it done against ito si Jolo Aspuria. But it's starting to look like Taguig may have found the combination. Tandaan natin, as I said earlier, Jaynard Orque used this combination to try and come back noong Tuesday when they were already down. Nasa hill na ang Negros. Pinasok ni Jaynard, itong si Jericho Banyares at itong si Urda Knights. And they almost made a comeback. Salamat kay Juno, by the way, ang ating hardworking man of the hour dito po sa SBA.
Ayun. Eyeing to take this 8 into the corner. Ingat lang sa may side pocket. Okay, talagang
Si Juno Mars daw yun, si Juno Mars.
inilalim, kaliwa na talaga yung pato dito. Perfect landing. Banyares on the 9 para makaisa na ang Taguig.
Ayan na. I love it. Sorry, I love it.
Oh, wala pa.
Jaynard Orchid does not need to use a timeout just yet as Jericho Banyares and Brian Sagiped break the serve nitong si Drasir Mauricio and Jolo Aspuria. Maganda yung naging spadahan sa simula rito, AJ, but this 3-rail kick by Mauricio went for naught.
Yun na nga. So yung 3-rail kick na yun, he was hoping for some separation. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to hit the 2-ball. So that gave way para sa Taguig Stallions to get their first win of the night.
And for Giorgio Sanchez, it's the first time he's also fielding in a new tandem. See who he brings in dito. Raymond Camomot has been hot all week. Will he see action? And he is not going to see action just yet. Ryan Mark Hidalgo and the captain, Jonald Galve, see action for the Pillars when we return. Maraming salamat, Tanduay Athletics, for your continued support of SBA Season 2. Noel Zarate with AJ Ong. May mga babatiin pa si AJ.
Ayan, we've got John Lester Fajardo. Happy viewing to you. Pati si Elron Darius. And of course, Doc Nicky also watching with us. Jump shots are not allowed, but S2S is.
Yun! Bigyan mo na to, bigyan mo na.
Grabe, kakasimula pa lang. Oops, hang on, cue ball.
O pag na-shoot yan, ha? Ay, hindi.
Okay naman. That was a dry break. Coming from Taguig. Oh, hang on, I think. Okay, so
Yeah,
this
Taguig
indeed
did
a
not
dry
make a
break.
ball on the break, but yun na nga, they're 0 for 2 on their break tonight. And the Black Eagle, great things happen.
Great things happen. Sana great din yung mangyari dito sa tira sa uno. No need to hit the two ball, I guess. O kung sakaling pwede, they can.
Yun, nahiwalay din.
Alright.
Sunod na problema, tres. Although yung landing naman sa tres should come from the middle of the table. Pwede na
Para
yan.
corner pocket na lang tong green, tong red 3. So tons of spin, possibly. Top left, if I were to shoot. Pwedeng pitik din. Magandang angle, I think he's... Yun, yun lang. So pwedeng ipitik. Sinubukan ni Galve na ipitik sana. Yung pitik kailangan medyo lakasan yung tira mo dun to bounce off the other side rail.
Missed it. So, Balbon leaving a not so easy shot for the Stallions though.
Yeah, there are balls right at the middle there that they can actually use to hide the cue ball from the two. Okay, got
Pwede.
there. Yeah, they got there.
Sinapatos pa ni Jericho yung susunod na tira.
Yeah, itong
Para kay Hidalgo.
8. So, no choice but to come from the side rail. So, talagang mahihirapan ng konti dito sa pag-cue. Itong si Great Things Happen. Itong si Ryan Mark Hidalgo. Baka yung mga iba, sino yung Great Things Happen? Yun po yung tawag kay Ryan Mark Hidalgo.
Ayun yung ano niya, yun yung naging
Tagline
tagline niya
niya.
dati. Ngayon, nahanap niya nga sa internet yung Black Eagle. Google pa nagturo daw sa kanya. Uy!
Nako,
Natali
nakatulungan
ba?
pa ng 3 ball.
Natali yata.
And kung sakaling natali sa 6, yung 3 naman din, nagko-contribute naman sa pagtago ng 2 ball. So that was a good shot coming from Great Things Happen.
So obviously from that angle. Looks like part of the 2 might still be seen. And the kick shot
coming
na.
off 2.
Ay!
Oh, hang on.
Wow!
We need to double check on that. I thought it moved.
Did it make contact?
Okay,
Sabi ng
apparently
referee natin,
not.
di daw.
Yeah,
Oo.
okay, so siya naman nakakita talaga.
Said foul 1 against the gig.
But that was pretty close. Anyway, so again, the chance na balik dito sa Negros Pillars. Ball in hand opportunity. Medyo kinapos ng bahagya sa 3 but pwede naman silang mag-bounce comfortably to the other side rail, bouncing for the 4. Bouncing back for the 4. Pitik ulit. Yan, very nice.
This is something that AJ Ong can now
I
bestow his
knew it.
blessings on.
I can actually feel it, Noel, na sasabihin mo or
Kaya
mo na,
sabihin mo,
tatanong mo na.
May issue ba? May issue? Wala naman ah.
So far, walang issue. So I can safely say na makakascore ulit ang Pillars.
So ano yung words?
Bakit kailangan pa ba yun?
Syempre. Para official.
Oh my. To make it official, then it's safe to say.
Kaya nga pala, Brian, si Mark EJ Conanan is starting on the bench. Pero yung bat ng tako niya, hawak niya pala, EJ.
Nako.
Inaabangan ka na. Hindi pa daw nadaan sa side ng Taguig eh.
Para patpatin pala.
No. Gagawin kanya pinikpikan mamaya.
Okay, bouncing forward. This will be enough, I guess. May angle, so it's possible that they might go for the same pocket for the Brown 7. Kesa naman i-roll nila forward. If they ended up straight, they can roll it. Pero with this, they can take it to the same corner pocket.
Yeah.
Very nice. Left a natural angle to simply roll this in. It's going to be automatic now for the 8. Ang ingay ng mga tao. Nagsimula na naman yan. Mga pamalo nila.
Taguig Stallions Construction Company Ltd. Oh, God.
He can draw. He can come inside 3 rails around the 9. Ayan, he
Yeah,
can draw
simple na
back.
lang.
Yeah, pwede rin. It's a matter of preference kasi mas ako as a player prefer ko yung iniikot yung bola.
Gugulungin mamaya sa ikot minsan pag mabilis ang mesa baka masobra
Yun na nga, that's right, Noel.
But no issues para dito sa kupunan ng Negros Occidental Pillars, and they have now taken a 5-1 lead dito po sa ating Doubles Thursday sa SBA Season 2. And they are looking to win the series tonight. They are looking to do that. They're looking good right now. First to 5 actually. It's first
That's right,
most
Noel.
important thing.
Yun na nga. I was about to point that out kasi napaka-importanting pag-usapan natin kung sino yung unang makakalima. Kasi race to 13 lang tayo eh. So, nasa
1/3 of the way na.
near the halfway
near
point
the halfway
na,
mark.
di ba?
You're right, yes.
Itong 5. So, that's it. Negros Occidental Pillars getting first to 5 wins, and ang tanong dito, sino naman ang ide-deploy sa kabila?
Ayan, balik ulit si Tito Whitey. Kasama naman si Jerson Comayas when we return.
Ako po si Raymart Camomo, Team Negros Occidental. Suportahan nyo kami manood ng Monday to Friday sa Shark Billiards Association. Share and follow.
Back with us here inside the Sharks Billiards Arena. Maraming salamat, Dynaspheres, the next gen phenolic resin balls ginagamit natin dito sa SBA Season 2. Great things happen!
Haha, eto na. So let's see kung yung break dito ni Ryan Mark may pumasok. 9 near the corner pocket. 7 and 8 tied up. A shot on the 1 ball.
Kung nandito si Albert Espinola, sabihin naman niya, great things, what happened?
Yun na nga. Okay, so etong 3 ball obviously being blocked by the 4.
Ay, 7-8 pa kaya.
Isa rin problema yan.
Pwede mag 7-9 combination. Maya-maya, kung maaari.
Later on, pwede din. 7-9 na karambola.
Depende sa landing spot.
Yes, ng pato. So ngayon, talagang they need to study kung paano nila i-approach tong rack na to to their advantage. Watch out! Uh-oh!
Gosh, that looks... Tito Whitey with his second error of the night.
Wow, it's a good thing that there's the 7 and 8 right there blocking the possible attack on the 9.
Ito maganda.
Oh, I think, hang on.
2-7-9 karom.
Do they need to hit the 7?
Yeah.
Ang hirap
Tinignan
makita
lang
sa ating
naman,
top view.
Sabi lang naman ni Galvez, relax guys, tinignan ko lang.
Yun. Sinukat lang naman pala niya.
Ito yung
kung
panghiwalay
pwede.
niya sa 3-4.
Yeah, he's setting up a good angle here to hit the 3 and hoping na mabigyan siya ng magandang tira sa susunod. Galve. Hang on, same pocket, short side. Okay. Very nice. Now 3 to the 4.
Mas gusto ko pa rin yung 2 to the 7-9.
Kanina yung plan niya kanina doon.
Oh.
That was pretty wild. He can screw back, bounce back. Just like that. Screw back, bounce back for the 4. Very nice. So I guess that they might come from the 5 ball to break this 7 away from the 8.
Yung nga tinuturo kung sa maglalanding para sa 5 para may angulo.
Yeah, 5 into the side. Leaving a bit of an
Kulang.
angle. That's too much of an angle, I guess.
Oo.
But with this angle, I think they can just simply bounce from the short rail and eventually hitting the 7 and freeing up the 7 from the 8. So here comes great things happen. Sana great nga ang mangyari. Oh, again. Not trying to break the 7 and 8.
Mukhang may safety play silang in mind dyan, AJ, the way they're going.
Yeah, pwede rin yun. That is indeed possible, Noel. That's actually a better decision, a better option just in case.
Hirap pilitin dahil sa angulo rin ng mga landing nila sa bola.
Yeah, using the 8 to block. Hang on. Karambola na. Street
Ayun,
sa
sinasabi ko
karambola
sa'yo
9
kanina.
na to.
Dapat yung 279 pero
Ayun.
okay na rin. Mas exciting daw to. Jojo Sanchez, seeing that this could be an abbreviated rack. All depends on how Hidalgo executes this carom shot.
Carom on the 9. Oh, that's too far off. Of course, kahit na ma-set up ng maganda, it's always not a guarantee naman talaga na ma-execute mo yung
Right.
karambola. Mahirap kaya ang karambola.
Especially yung gano'n, may kadikit yung
Yes,
may
another
kadikit na
object
ocho.
ball. That's right.
This is a long and straight shot. One of the
Ball.
hardest in all of pool.
Uh-huh. Okay,
No problem.
opting to go for the combo. So narinig ko kanina, kombinasyon na lang, gumanon. Siguro
Yeah.
si Coach Jaynard siguro yung nagsabi nun,
Kahit si Tito Whiting nga eh.
ilagay na lang sa combo.
Pull gets it to go.
Hi. Okay.
So Demosthenes pull is able to register a win once again para dito sa koponan ng Taguig Stallions. 5-2 ang abante ng Negros Occidental Pillars. And they opted to go AJ for the carom combination on the 9 but Hidalgo did not even make contact with the 9.
Yun na nga, masyadong mahirap din kasi tansyahin yung karambola dun sa situation na yun. Pero eto na, Taguig Stallions with their second win of the night.
And for Jojo Sanchez, it will be the turn of Raymart Camomot and he will be teaming up with Jolo Aspuria. When we return, stay with us. And thank you to Rason for your continued support of SBA Season 2. Noel Zarate, AJ Ong. And this is now the break for the Taguig Stallions. Galing dito kay Loverboy.
Okay. Looks like another dry break.
Watch out,
cue ball.
Cue ball.
Ouch.
Hindi siya dry, may pumasok eh.
Yun nga lang, puti. Dry na. Scratch
Oo.
pa. Nako naman. So looking at the layout, it's pretty open except for the 1 ball, but there is some space here in between the 7 and 1.
Yeah, for Jerson Kumayas, that will be actually his first scratch on the break all season long. Yeah.
Okay.
Isa na lang, hindi nagsiscratch sa break para
Sino?
sa Taguig Stallions.
Sino hindi pa?
Jericho Banyares.
Jericho Banyares.
Siya na lang.
Aba.
Everybody's had at least one scratch. Oh, check that. Mark E.J. Kulanan. Hindi, golden break pala yun. Yeah. Jericho na lang.
Counted ba yung tumalsik palabas yung pato? Or no?
Hindi nakalagay dito eh. Nakalagay, according to our stats, Jericho Banyares has yet to have a scratch on the break this season. Siya na lang kasi nakascratch
Okay.
ka ito si Kumayas ngayon.
Okay, the Pillars looking good.
Ayan ang bigyan mo. Okay na yan,
Wait
AJ.
lang. Medyo...
Bakit? Sa side pocket pala papapasukin. Oh.
Yeah,
Iko,
pero
2 rails for the 5. Oh.
Yung ganyang angle kasi it requires control of the cue
Ayan,
ball.
1, 2, 3 rails pa. Oh, yun lang. Buti di mo pala binigyan, ano?
Buti na lang kamo. Hindi ko pa binigyan. Talaga naman.
Wow.
Mr. Zarate.
That is a problem now for Aspuria on that setup from Kamomot. Kick shot.
One rail escape. Hoping for the best.
Ganun pala daw yun.
Well, this is actually a shot to the corner pocket
Oo.
if they consider.
Biyahe lang yung pamato rito ng konti para kay Demosthenes Pulpul.
Pretty tough angle here if they are planning to cut this in.
Kaya ni Tito White yan.
But I'm not going to be surprised if they play a safety from this one. Went for
Back
the
shot pala, back shot.
bank. Yeah,
Yun.
Whoa!
Okay.
Great shot.
Nasa patos
Perfect.
lang.
Yeah.
And Kumayas with an opportunity to just roll in the 6. Is it straight though?
Kinda straight, but there is a slight angle to the left.
Kumayas jacking up a bit. Slowing down the cue ball.
Nicely done. This will do.
Ayan ang bigyan mo.
3 balls away, and I could safely say now that ba't ka tumatawa na? Well, grabe naman. Ay, talaga
Sabi na nga ba? May
naman.
pagkakataon pa doon. Natawa tuloy si Kumayas.
Survive naman sila eh. Wala nang problema dito. Okay. Double clutching on the final ball.
Pwede naman mag-extension pa rito sa Taguig.
Yes.
There's Jerson Kumayas, of course, the newest acquisition of the Taguig Stallions. And Demosthenes Pulpul puts it away. Back-to-back wins for Taguig. At dalawa na lang ang abante nitong Negros Occidental Pillars. Pillars were up 4-0 and 5-1. But Taguig is knocking on their door once again. So makikita natin yung mga tira natin dito. This was the after the bad positional shot actually ni Kamomot, biglang napaganyan tuloy ito si Jolo Aspuria, and this very soft bank shot
Yes,
from Demosthenes Pulpul.
Very well calculated bank shot na nagdala dito sa panalo sa ating previous rack.
From that time on, even 10 safe to says cannot stop this rampage for the Taguig Stallions. For the Pillars, it will be Jonel Galve and John Drasir Mauricio. We'll be right back.
Ako si Dean Marcos Nuevo ng Negros Occidental Pillars. Manood kayo ng mga laban namin araw-araw. Share at saka follow yung page ng Sharks Billiards Association.
Well, they call Dean Marcos Nuevo the most huggable player in all of SBA, as we thank Wilcon Depot for your continued support of SBA Season 2. Pag nandiyan si Anton Raga, yayakapin na naman niya yan eh.
Wow, grabe naman. Ang sweet naman nilang dalawa.
Sweet talaga. That's the love team. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, wow. Another scratch on the break.
Nako, a scratch coming from Taguig.
Well, that's rare though for Pulpul. That's his, I think his third scratch of the season on the break. That's right in front of me actually. Sandali. For Pulpul, yeah. His third scratch of this season.
Of the season.
On the break. Kagabi, wala siyang na-scratch sa kanyang sargo. And this opens the door now for the Pillars. Ganda pa ng layout dito.
Yeah, it's pretty wide open. At akala ko na naman, magre-request ka.
Pwede naman.
Pwede naman ba?
Oo. Teka. Pwede pa.
Okay. So it's a wide open table. So
sige.
I can safely say that it is safe to say.
Doc Nicky pa kay note ha. Ayan.
Okay,
Naka-S2S itong rack na to.
Walang problema yan. Ako, nakaramdam. So, habang hinihintay natin dito, binabati ko ang asawa ni Jonald Galve, si Miss Rihanna Guerra Galve. Happy watching daw. Happy viewing to you. Pati kay Miss Genara Lariosa Compassion. Good evening to you as well. Watching from Toyocon, Cebu.
Ikaw changing the subject ka. Naka-S2S to ha.
Okay, down to their last 4 balls now.
Pwede pa.
Looking good so far. Negros on their way to score once again. Wala namang problema. Grabe naman. Oh. Hindi ako mapapahiya dito.
Tito Whitey minsan, 9 ball na, nagbintis pa. Si Dennis po pala yun, 9 ball na, nagbintis pa.
Ito na diretso. He needs to screw back. Bounce. Perfectly executed, Drasier. Okay, a very simple positional play from the 8 to the 9 to seal the deal. For this rack, of course. Very smooth. A picture-perfect 9 ball for Mauricio.
6-3, Negros Occidental Pillars. And they are just keeping the Taguig Stallions at bay at this point. So titignan po natin yung naging last rack na yon. This was coming off a scratch on the break. Tingnan mo naman yung korida nun.
Nako, yun na nga. Nabaunan ng spin kaya nag-scratch dito sa Sargo. So that was a good performance shown by the Pillars. Ito yung importante. Yung once na makuha mo yung ball in hand opportunity, dapat hindi na makabalik yung kalaban mo. At yan ginawa nila dito. Very nice.
So who is Jaynard Orque bringing in at this stage? Back to Jericho Banyares, this time teaming up with Pisok Pasok, Romel Santos. Maraming salamat Go Hotels, North EDSA and Timog Quezon City sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta ng SBA Season 2. As the man they call Tisoy, si Soyti.
Drasier Mauricio.
9, muntikan na.
Kala ko muntikan na yung camera natin dun eh.
Ay, 9 talaga, sumayaw sa butas. However, dry break again.
Yes, once again, another dry break. And mind you guys sa mga nanonood yung bakit panay dry break? Nanonood ako ng 9 ball sa iba, laging may na pumapasok. Bawal po kasing galawin yung pato, kailangan tamaan po ng flush or full yung 1 ball dun sa rack. Kaya they're relying mostly by luck.
Extension requested
Swerte
by the
na lang.
Stallions.
Okay. 1 ball secured.
Watch out, watch out.
Clearing the
Watch out!
traffic.
Yun
Oh,
lang.
cue ball got behind the 9. Well, he was trying his best to clear traffic there. Unfortunately, cue ball found its way behind that 9 ball.
So Jericho Banyares with a positional mistake after making the 1. Romel Santos. Kailangan maghanap na madadaanan. Looks like the short rail is the answer.
Cutting the 2 ball. Okay. Hitting it full. Hoping that the 8 would be in between. But there is a chance to hit this full. No doubt about that.
Ayun yung 9, oh.
Layo naman. So they're of course eyeing for a safety if they cannot attack into the side pocket. Palalayuin yung pato dito. They might involve the 7 ball. Kaya
side.
naman pala.
Kaya sa side.
Not a problem.
Ayan, ang bigyan mo,
Sabi
AJ.
na nga ba eh.
Ayan na.
Okay, so again, tulad nung nangyari sa previous rack, ang ganda na ng kalat ng mga bola. So I can safely say that it's safe to say na makakascore muli ang Negros Pillars.
Bumawi ka naman sa Taguig. Niyari mo sila nung Martes eh.
Baka magtampo si Jaynard Orque. Grabe
Oo, binati mo pa ng belated. Sabay S2S ka ng S2S.
Aray ko. Okay, so a good angle here. Taking this orange 5 into the side. Pretty natural getting to the green 6. Bit of a drag shot right there. Okay. Medyo dinrag niya yung cue ball doon just to kill the cue ball space. Inside or outside? Okay, there. Inside. Okay, looking good. 3 balls away now.
Ba't parang kabado ka?
Hands-on ba ako sa mga
Pag
nangyayari
nag-S2S ka na,
masyado?
tumatahimik na ako. Pansin mo.
Aray ko, hindi. Ito, wala. Ito,
Wala.
2 times in a row na walang epektong
Nako.
S2S, ha? I just wanna prove it sa lahat ng tao na hindi curse.
Ayan.
Safe to say.
Ayan. Ayan.
Right. Nicely done.
Jojo Sanchez smiling ear to ear as once again it is back-to-back victories for the Negros Occidental Pillars, up 7-3 dito po sa ating Doubles Thursday in SBA Season 2.
Another successful clearance coming from Negros Occidental Pillars courtesy of Galve and Mauricio.
At makikita ka natin dito yung coming off that shot. This is a clean out na ginawa rito ng Pillars courtesy of Galve and Mauricio. We'll be back for more action from SBA Season 2. And back with us here inside the Sharks Arena. True enough, we have a timeout called by the Taguig Stallions. Lamang po kasi ang Negros Occidental Pillars 7-3 and AJ Ong is with head coach Jaynard Orque.
Kasama po natin ngayon ang head coach ng Taguig Stallions na si Coach Jaynard Orque. First of all, belated happy birthday, Coach Jaynard.
Thank you, thank you.
And we all know the reason for the timeout. It's because of the 7-3 scoreline. So, ano ang mensahe mo sa kabilang team na pinipigilan kayong mag-2-all for this week's series?
Nako, wala akong mensahe sa kanila. Hindi ko maintindihan kung ba't kami inaalat. Ang dami na namang nagdadasal na matalo kami. Parang hindi lang Negros kalaban namin. Yung ibang team nagdadasal sa mga bahay-bahay nila.
Okay. Pero medyo maganda yung start ha. Malamang pinag-isipan mo naman yung lineup, pero meron ka bang nasa isip na may secret combination ka pa ba na hindi napapakita tonight?
Tonight, meron. Actually, kaya rin ako nag-timeout para may pasok ko si Emong.
Wow,
Baka
okay.
sakaling magbago yung
Ihip ng hangin.
ihip ng hangin, yung swerte sa amin naman.
Okay, good luck, Taguig Stallions. Noel?
Alright, Coach Jaynard Orque trying to shake it up during this timeout. At alam naman po natin, if Negros wins tonight, they take the series. And if Taguig comes back and wins, we will be tied at 2. At malalaman po natin kung sino mananalo bukas sa ating pong King of the Hill. But right now, it has really been a rampage. Kahit sino ipasok ni Coach Jojo Sanchez right now has been delivering para dito sa Negros Occidental Pillars. And we did see a few scratches on the break already para sa Taguig Stallions. So they need to be able to pick this up. As ito nga, Mark E.J. Cunanan is going to see his first action of the night. Kalaban na, at kasama niya si Brian Sagiped. Kalaban pa rin si Jonald Galve and John Drasir Mauricio. As we pick up the action once again, rack number 11 dito sa labanan ng Pillars versus the Stallions. Again, the defending champions do not want to lose their third series dito. They had a tough one against Manila. And now they're struggling here against the Negros Occidental Pillars. Maraming salamat sa One Ball Billiards for your continued support of SBA Season 2.
So medyo sumakto rin pala yung katanungan ko dito kay Coach Jaynard Orque na kung meron ba siyang iniisip na ipasok na parang secret weapon nila para mabukad nga ang iip ng hangin. And it's gonna be Emong Valenzuela now to play for Taguig.
8 ball down. Shot on the 1 guaranteed para kay John Drasir Mauricio. However, the 3 and the 9 are dating.
Yes, the 3 and the 9, but there is a chance, I guess, to attack the 3 ball. Parang it's enough na space naman to make it to that corner pocket.
Either attack the 3 ball or use the 9 ball as an interfering ball later on.
Yes.
Ito, medyo diretso pa sila sa numero 2. Can they still drag the cue ball to the 3?
Kailangan nilang patawirin tong cue ball. Stun or float this cue ball. Just like that. Nicely done. So they've got options here, Noel. Pwedeng, if the 3 ball will not be interfered by the 9, they can go for the attack or they can use the 9 to hide the cue ball kung sakali. Yun.
Interfering ball, the 9. And the natural kick angle is being blocked by the 7 dito, AJ.
Being blocked by the 7, that's right. So, let's see kung anong approach ang gagawin dito.
They can spin it off the side rail actually. Ito, 2-railer to kung dito dadaan.
With the
or check
left-hand
side.
spin. Yeah, left-hand spin kung sakali.
3 rails.
Nice.
Almost.
Uh-oh.
Bigyan mo na.
The thing is, they've left it open now. The Negros Occidental Pillars once again getting a good opportunity to run out, and my partner is asking me, almost begging me to say those words once again.
Hindi naman begging, bigyan mo lang.
It is safe to say. May question mark?
Aba? Usually, mga may doubt na ganyan, dyan nagkakaroon ng ano eh.
Yeah, I'm concerned about the 4 ball, but kaya naman sa side pocket. Okay.
Sinkitable.
Medyo singkit nga lang, but of course, kaya naman ni Dasir Mauricio. 4 ball into the side. Okay, I can now safely say, Noel, that it is safe to say. I was just waiting for the 4.
Kada tira ng Negros, tumatas alta presyon ni AJ. Ito, mubugation?
No. Okay, everything looks fine. Okay, it's a good setup to take the 7 into the side pocket. Pretty natural. Once again, Mauricio and Galve, is it?
Sila pa rin.
Yeah.
Sila pa rin. Ay, tama.
Yeah, they're proving to be one of the best pairs for Negros. Unfortunate nga lang dun sa nangyaring exchanges earlier na pagpasok ni Emong, hindi natin siya masyadong nakitang nag-perform. Sumigaw.
Napatingin si Mauricio sa bench ng Taguig Stallions. But this is starting to look like a runaway para sa Negros Occidental Pillars. Now up 8-3. And they have won 3 in a row. Let's take a look at this.
Yeah.
Three-way kick. Successful naman yung patama. However, open si Tres and the rest is ligpitable.
Ganda sana nung plan na yun, yung 3-rail around, and then kapag maganda yung contact, hindi lang tumungkil dun sa may side pocket yung 3-ball. Magagamit nila yung mga bola sa sa mesa as blockers eh. Pero unfortunately, yun nga, it showed. And from there, hindi na nakabalik dito ang Taguig.
Well, let's see who they're gonna bring in. It's gonna be the veteran duo, Demosthenes Pulpol and Jericho Bañares, up next for the Stallions when we return.
Ako si Ryan Mark Hidalgo ng Negros Occidental Pillars. Suportahan nyo ang mga laban namin dito sa SBA. Mapapanood nyo Monday to Friday. Please like and follow and share na rin. Thank you.
Maraming salamat, Cook Sportswear, for your continued support of SBA Season 2. Noel Zarate, AJ Ong, and it's safe to say
What?
that it is Jasir Mauricio.
Okay.
Breaking in rack number
9
ba to?
ball moving.
rack number 12.
What have you done? Hang on. Okay. Kala ko attackable yung 9.
9 yan, ano ba? What to do with this one ball, Mr. Bañares?
So needs to thin or maybe like a cross bank on the 1 para yung 1 ball sa kabila mapunta. Parang cross. Yan. Very nice. Actually, nakatulong pa nga yung contact sa 9 ball. Look at that right there. Very nice attempt.
Well, it's still hittable from the short rail sa baba para dito kay Jonald Galve.
Yes, right between the 2 and 6-7 window. A 1 rail kick. Half ball and hoping na yung pato, yun nang, naku, puntikan pa yun. It's gonna show.
Kita na si Uno.
Yeah.
Problema pa rin naman dito yung 6-7 magkasama, the green and the brown.
But the 6 has a pocket. It's
depende
available
sa
into
setup,
the side. Yeah. Malandingan nila dito. Medyo malaki naman yung landing area for the green 6 para sa side pocket. Okay.
Everything else out in the open, even with the contact on the 8.
Okay, pretty friendly bump on the 8 ball.
So Pulpol giving Bañares this shot on the 2.
So drawing back.
Ay, hindi naman pala
for the
magkadikit.
3. Yeah, may konting space. Slight space in between those balls right there, 6 and 7. So it's pretty workable to take it into the side pocket.
Tirang buntis.
So
So they'll go to
bouncing.
the other corner pocket here.
Yeah, pitik ito. Bouncing off the side rail. Nicely done. Okay, this is actually enough now to bounce forward to get back for the 5. Is he gonna bounce forward or is he gonna draw? Hang on. Okay, bouncing forward. Now the question is, how do they get a good position on the 6? This is pretty natural to get there.
Sige, bigyan mo.
Bit of outside spin will do to get behind the 6 ball for that side pocket. So, since nag-request na naman ng aking katabi,
Huwag ka muna magulo. Huwag ka muna magulo. Buti na lang.
Buti hindi ko pa sinasabi.
Ngayon, sabihin mo na okay ka na.
Ayoko na. medyo kumalog yung 5 eh. Just by the thought of it, Noel.
Tito Whitey, naririnig ko yata yung AJ.
Nako, wag naman. Hindi naman. Again, guys, hindi po kami naririnig. Okay, baka kasi isipin nila na nakakapag-interfere
Nanonood si Kunanan
tayo,
ngayon.
Baka
sa
na
live stream.
sa cellphone.
Oh.
Baka itamaan na lang yung 7, mahatid sa maganda. Ay, nako.
Mintis sa 6.
Aray ko po. Yan ang sinasabi ko.
Binigyan mo na, no?
Yeah, actually. Alright, so back to the table. Mauricio and Galve, who's been surviving for a couple of racks now.
It is an inevitability.
Okay.
And you did this to Taguig again. How could you?
Ouch. Don't tell them, please.
Nanonood nga si
Napilitan
Kunanan.
lang po ako. By request lang naman. Corner pocket. Same pocket for the black. Short side landing for the final ball now. Simple stun will do. Or, pwede pang mas pagandahin pa. Yan, pina-follow pa ng konti yung cue ball.
4 in a row for the Pillars.
So far, parang walang masyadong nagawa yung timeout ni Coach Jaynard Orque kasi 2 straight games pa rin since the timeout.
Right. So 9-3 score now for the Negros Occidental Pillars. And they are 4 wins away from wrapping up the series. At tignan natin itong na-S2S ni AJ Ong.
Aray ko.
Tira ni Jericho Banyares into the side pocket, which rattled out. At nailigpit na nga nitong
Sorry, Noel.
Negros.
Paramdam ang 3 Cushion Sports Bar. Happy viewing sa inyong lahat dyan sa 3 Cushion. Sabi dito, lakas ng usog ng mga commentators.
Siyempre, si AJ Ong po yan.
Aray ko.
And we will have our next rack featuring the Taguig Stallions tandem of Brian Sagiped and Mark E.J. Kunanan when we return. And thank you very much to WizKid Works and Maintenance Supplies, care of Raji Patalinghog, for your continued support of SBA Season 2. Noel Zarate and Doc S2S.
Doc SB, Doc na talaga. Speaking of Raji, mukhang makikita natin si Raji pretty soon. Oh, 9 ball in motion.
Golden break!
First golden break of the day. And again, it's the Pillars scoring. Grabe naman. Ano ba to? It's now 10-3 in favor of the Pillars.
Well, para dito kay Jonald Galvin, that's his first golden break or of the season. And that's enough to give, as you said, AJ, a 7-rack advantage for the Negros Occidental Pillars. And we'll see it one more time. Nasipa.
Natulungan pa ng konti ng uno.
And the 9-ball goes down. First golden break of the captain para sa Negros Occidental Pillars this season. 10-3 advantage for the Pillars. One more time. 8 muna. Nakanti pa nitong uno. Hindi na kaya lamang 4. All the way down. And for the Taguig Stallions, Jericho Bañares and Jerson Comayas will team up when we return. Back with us here on SBA Season 2. Maraming salamat sa Prince Executive for your continued support of SBA Season 2. Nice ko lang bating ang aking asawa, si Rara Carrillo. Ay, ang mga nakikisharking itong mga production team kasi nagpapansit ang aking asawa dito. Tuwan-tuwa sila. Hindi matutuwa ang Negros sa Sargo kasi walang pumasok, but a shot on the one for Taguig.
Nako, ito. Again, thank you sa papansit, Mrs. Z.
Yeah, sa Mrs. Z po. Ayan. Baka sabihin kasi nagpapatalastas ako. Yun po. Salamat, Mrs. Z.
Iyon.
Kay Lucy, ang aming magaling na tagaluto.
Wow. Okay, nice opener. Nice opening shot on the one. Cue ball lands pretty well on the two. This is looking good for the Taguig Stallions.
Jericho Bañares, ang panday ng Antipolo.
Speaking of panday, ito isa sa mga big fan ni Jericho Bañares. Jimboy Jimenez, shout out sa'yo. Watching from Pangasinan.
Yun.
Okay, it's a good thing na medyo umusog pa yung pato to make way for a good shot on the red 3. So around the 5 and 9, possibly to get a good shape on the 4. Or parang he's loading up with inside spin. Let's see. Okay. So nag-cut na lang siya dito. Inside spin, landing on the shorter side of the 4 ball.
Mabigyan mo na.
Okay. Mukhang okay naman na lahat. So
nakita ko parating sa long rail. Mukhang may...
Ayoko magsalita, Noel eh. Yung papunta pa lang ako sa pagsasalita ko, medyo umaalog yung bola eh. Pero okay naman
okay
na.
Okay na to ha, okay na to.
Sila.
Yan.
Okay. 4 balls away. It is safe to say. So simple positional play na lang. Side pocket ang 7. Nice bounce. May konting angle to get to the 8. Shouldn't be a problem now. Comayas on the 7 ball.
Ba't naka-cross yung daliri mo, AJ?
Kita mo pa yun? Pretty straight on the 8. But he's got a good angle to draw back. I mean, a straight angle to draw back. Slightly on the 50-yard line, but pretty makeable. Shouldn't be a problem here for Comayas now using his 12-inch extension just to get a good reach.
And using a time extension as well. 28-year-old from Cebu City to stop the run. Yes.
There you have it, guys.
So finally, mauupo na si Galvez at si Mauricio after a run of 5 straight wins. And the Taguig Stallions still not out of it despite being down by 6 racks. And it came off a dry break. Galing dito kay John Drasier Mauricio.
Batiin natin si Clint Fernandez. Sabi dito, Sir Noel, Sir AJ, pasigaw po. Ayan.
Okay na.
Shoutout to Clint Fernandez, who's always watching, laging nanonood Mondays to Fridays, 8 p.m.
Well, look at this run out na ginawa nga rito nitong Taguig Stallions. This is the break they needed to try and get some momentum back. Tandaan natin last night sa ating one-on-one, etong si Demosthenes Pulpul was down 10-7 against Jolo Aspuria and came back to win it 13-11. Can the Stallions do it? Raymart Camomot and Dean Mark Castroneva may have other plans. We'll have that action for you when we return.
Ako po si Drasier Mauricio ng Negros Occidental Pillars. Inaaya ko po kayo manood ng SBA Live. Like and follow our page.
Oh, yun. Kala ko nabitin. MSW Sports Betting, maraming salamat po sa inyo. As we now enter rack number 15 dito po sa ating labanan between the Taguig Stallions and the Negros Occidental Pillars as Jericho Banyares breaks off for Taguig.
Finally, Taguig Stallions nakascore na rin.
9 ball tracking.
Okay. After being stuck at 3 for quite some time in this match. So it's a dry break coming from Taguig. Here comes now the new pairing of the Occidental Pillars. Castronuevo, DMC once again, DMC and Raymart Camomot.
Naupo si Ryan Mark Hidalgo para sa panig ng Negros Occidental Pillars. And this was the duo that ran off with 4 straight nung ating doubles last Tuesday to put them on the hill. Maaga-aga na ginamit dito. Nito si Coach Jojo Sanchez, of course. Ito si Castronuevo came in during the timeout once again of Jaynard Orque. So will it be following the same pattern from last Tuesday?
We shall see. Grabe naman yung pasok dito ni Coach Jonathan. Yung duo of the week.
Yes.
Pinasok ka agad dito ngayon.
Yes.
Okay, pretty nice.
Buhay na naman po ang construction firm Taguig Stallions Construction Company LED or LTD.
Okay, now they've missed their mark if they were planning to take this 5 into the side.
Tatago yan sa likod. Uy, nagkasya pa rin.
Tinalikan ng konti yung 9.
Right, I thought Camomot was gonna hide it behind the 9. Pero may daan pa pala doon.
Nakalusot pala.
Sabi nung 5 balls kay 9, excuse me po.
Ito pretty critical to get a good position on the 7. If they're not planning on going for a combination on the 9 ball, kailangan nilang maka-landing dito sa short side of the 7. Either that or if the 7 passes the 8 for the side, pwede na to.
Does the 7 pass the 8 or is there a combination shot? 7-8 paakyat.
Ito,
mukhang one ball eh.
Then nilagay nila yung meron naman. Ayun, nilagay nila doon because meron naman. Nako, to get 11 games, and if they get this rack, they only need 2 more to seal the deal.
Ito na nga. Yung kombinasyon ni Castronuevo at saka ni Kamomot, sila po ang nagpa-heal nung Tuesday. They might do it again right now. Nasa warning na po. Itong Negros Occidental Pillars up 11-4 against the Taguig Stallions. And if they are gonna be able to get the last 2 racks, AJ, they take the series.
That is right. I was about to say that as well, Noel. Kasi kapag nakadalawa na sila after this, they will be crowned as the series winner for this week.
Negros has not lost a series this season. They are 2-0 coming into this matchup. And itong kupunan ng Taguig had better pray that they're able to get back at the table when they deploy their new tandem. So it will be the combination of Mark E.J. Cunanan and Bryant Sagiped when we return. Stay with us. This is SBA Season 2. Back with us here inside the Sharks Billiards Arena, Smart Sports. Hindi Smart Billiards Arena, Smart Sports. Salamat po sa inyo. Noel Zarate, AJ Ong, Dean Mark Castronuevo, scratches on the break.
Oh, another scratch. Nako naman. So eto na. Taguig needs to make out of this opportunity para makahabol.
So Castronuevo with his first scratch on the break this season. Only one player from Negros has not scratched on the break this season. That's Ryan Mark Hidalgo.
Ryan Mark Hidalgo.
And to think nakapag-singles na rin siya, hindi siya nabiktima ng scratch on the break.
Buti naman kay great things happen.
But he's on the bench now sa pagpasok nga nito si Dean Mark Castronuevo. Challenging shot on the 1. And challenging position on the 2 ball ang kasunod dito.
That's because of the 9.
Okay.
But look at this. Ang ganda ng tansya. Very nice control.
Tandaan natin as we keep on mentioning when these two guys team up, Sagiped and Cunanan were the catalysts in forcing a Game 5 in last season's finals of the SBA. Nung tinalon lang Manila MSW Mavericks on that wild 3-9 combination by Emong Cunanan. At sila parati nagiging magic duo para dito kay Jaynar Dorque. But will they provide the magic now na naghahabol itong Taguig Stallions?
From this rack, Noel, kailangan nilang makuha to kasi galing sa ball in hand opportunity para dito sa Taguig.
Huwag mo lang bigyan ng Taguig
Buti naman naiba yung pagsabi.
Naawa na ako sa kanila eh. Andyan na naman si Cunanan. Naku, baka mamaya. Sa kanya na naman tumapat yan.
Okay. Bouncing off 2 rails. Good landing on the green. Pretty straight, but they can draw the cue ball. Draw the cue ball closer to that brown. Straight draw. Now this will do. Okay. Sagiped now on the 7 ball, bouncing forward. Side for the black. Perfect speed. Now a simple stun will do. Either that or they can draw the cue ball if they want to. Pero yan na lang.
Ganyan na lang. Banayar.
Banayad lang natira. Pasunod ng konti. Sagiped, Urda Knights on the 9 ball.
Ayan na si I Love It, nabuhay na naman.
Ayun.
At buhay pa rin po ang Taguig Stallions dito sa ating labanan. They have cut the lead down to 6. But it's still a long, hard climb for Taguig and they must play almost perfect if they want to catch up with the Pillars. Once again, another scratch on the break for Negros Occidental. And after that, run out na yung sumunod dito. Simple pocketing here for Mark E.J. Cunanan and Brian Sagiped to keep the hopes of the Stallions alive. And who is it that Jojo Sanchez is putting in at this moment? It is Nasir Mauricio and Jolo Aspuria sa aming pong pagbabalik.
Ako nga pala si Brian Sagiped from Taguig Stallions. Ayun, ini-invite ko kayong manood sa Sharks Billiards Association. Mapapanood nyo po ang Facebook page, YouTube channel at huwag nyo pong kalimutan like and follow nyo po ang SBA.
At maraming salamat sa PusoP.com for your continued support of SBA Season 2. Noel Zarate, AJ Ong. And on the comeback trail are the Taguig Stallions, now on the break from Mark E.J. Cunanan. May mga nagpapabati pa ba sa ating live stream?
Ito, checking the Facebook. We've got Jimboy Jimenez, putol ang sumpa, sabi niya dito kanina. Okay.
Oh, a scratch on the break. This
Pretty
time from
ba?
Cunanan.
Nako, hindi pa naman ina-expect. Well, hindi nila kailangan dapat mag-scratch. Kailangan nilang makahabol. Pero ganyan talaga, bilyar, bilog ang bola.
Right, that will be the 4th scratch of the season on the break for Mark E.J. Cunanan. He leads the team in that dubious category. And a very repeatable rack for Negros. AJ Ong, do your thing.
Do my thing once again. Okay, Mauricio and Aspuria looking good to finish the rack now because everything is out in the open, looking good. So it is safe to say now. Kayang-kaya na nila ito. Side for the 5, is it? Or the corner pocket? They're aiming to take this into the side. Okay. Bit of inside spin, bouncing off the short rail. Okay. Magkabila ang far corner pockets for the 6 and brown 7. So hatak lang ng konti dito sa may bandang gitna ng mesa will do. Kahit dyan na lang, pwede na rin. Medyo may konting kalayuan, but not a problem here for Mauricio. Same pocket or short side? Okay, aiming for the short side.
Yan ay mga fans ng Taguig nag-iingay, hoping against hope that something happens to prevent the Pillars from getting on the hill.
Oh, nicely done. That was a good shot from Aspuria. Once again, Mauricio on the final ball.
And on the hill, the Negros Occidental Pillars 1 win away from clinching the series against the defending champion Taguig Stallions, something they did not do last season. Taguig won 3-2 in Season 1, and it's starting to look like, barring a miracle, it will be a 3-1 victory at least for now para sa Negros Occidental Pillars. Nakita natin yung scratch na yun for Mark E.J. Conana. That was unfortunate.
Yeah, pretty unfortunate. Kailangan talaga nila humabol dito at ang hindi nila ine-expect talaga is yung mag-scratch pa sa Sargo.
Right.
So, that was pretty unfortunate for the Taguig Stallions. Pero still, may chance pa rin naman makahabol dito. It ain't over till it's over. Kahit na nasa puro na ang Negros.
And Jaynard Orquez, last tandem of the night will be Jericho Banyares and Jerson Cumayas sa aming pong pagbabalik. And thank you very much, Andy, for your continued support of SBA Season 2. Negros Occidental Pillars hoping to stay undefeated in terms of Series 1 this year. And they have this break from Jolo Aspuria to try and finish the job against the Taguig Stallions. 9-ball moving, but this will be a dry break. An opportunity here for the Taguig Stallions.
Once again, Taguig given an opportunity to stop the rampage na ginagawa ng Negros Occidental Pillars. They're on the hill now. Just one mistake from the Taguig Stallions will cost the entire series.
Yun na nga, hidden Mickey in on that side of the table involving the 4 and the 5. The 4 looks to be free. It's just to get the 5-ball away from the 8. Maya-maya po lang gagawin yan. Oh, okay, stop just in time.
Simple stun will do for that purple 4. So pinaplan out pa rin nila syempre yung detailed way on how to land for that purple 4. Yan. So sabi siguro ni Cumayas, I'm just gonna move this cue ball just a bit forward para may konting angle. Or nag-stop pala eh.
Well, madadampian pa rin yan naman yung 8 eh. Si Jericho Banyares.
Yes, from this angle, if he draws the cue ball, matatamaan niya yung 5.
8-ball moves. And now, a problem for the Stallions.
But it's a good thing that the 8-ball is within proximity, so he might try to use this black 8 na pangtago dito sa cue ball.
Jaynard Orquez still hoping that they can turn the tide. Extension used by the Stallions. May tatago pa ba sa likod ng 8 yung 5 na yan?
Pero not easily. I think they need to bounce in case.
They might attack. They might attack.
Ande, palayuin yung pato. Palalayuin. Uh-oh. That was close.
Nilayo nga.
Yeah. So if there's no clear way to hide the cue ball, just go for some distance. Pretty distant 5-ball. but pretty makeable, of course, especially at this level. Up and down short rails.
Nice shot.
And side for that green 6.
And the writing is starting to appear on the wall for the Negros Occidental Pillars. As this duo has performed very well tonight. Jolo Aspuria, pati na rin si John Drasir Mauricio looking to take the duo of the night. Makakausap yan ni AJ, of course, if they finish this rack. AJ Ong will be talking to the youngsters, John Drasir Mauricio and Jolo Aspuria.
Okay, Noel, before we possibly close this out, I'd like to greet Neil Bryan. Shout out watching from Las Piñas, Madeline Tevez, and Paztelan. Happy viewing to you. Eto na, we are about to approach the end of this race to 13. Possibly if...
Parang binigyan mo na eh.
Kung kaya ni Aspuria ngayon na malagay sa maganda ang pato para sa 9. Bottom left.
Oh! Bumugation. Shot for the corner na ito.
Ooh, yeah.
This is a long shot for the Stallions. And you want your ace to be shooting this, Jericho Banyares.
Will he be able to pull this off?
No.
Oh, and again, twice in that same pocket, missing the black.
Still to the corner ito. But this is going to be an easier shot for John Drasir Mauricio.
Third time for the 8 ball. Let's see if Drasir puts it away.
Does
Oh,
not.
again!
What is it with this 8 ball? Ayan, sinkitable na yan sa side para kay Jerson Cumayas.
But still, meron pa ring factor na singkit. Okay.
Just when you thought that Negros Occidental was in the clear, the Taguig Stallions are still fighting. Despite the fact they're down 6 racks, nasa hill na po ang Negros Occidental Pillars. There is no race to 13 that has been won at 12.
Kailangan ng 6 straight games ng Taguig Stallions para ma-force na mag-hill-hill ang gabing ito.
Ayan, couple of misses on the 8 ball for both teams. And finally, after the Mauricio miss, it lined up to the side pocket para kay Jerson Cumayas and Jericho Banyares, able to put it away. So 12-6 on the hill pa rin po ang Negros, and they will be fielding in Jonald Galve and Raymart Comomot to finish things off. Can they do it? We'll find out when we return. Maraming salamat, Conlen, sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta sa SBA Season 2. The Taguig Stallions are breaking for their lives. And they need to get a good one here from Jericho Banyares if they want to extend this matchup tonight. 9 ball in motion. A dry break shot on the one and an open layout for Negros.
Well, it's a clear contact on the one ball, but not a clear shot to that corner pocket
Oo nga.
because of that orange 5. So this will be a safety game between these two teams.
Tingnan natin, baka siksikin pa ni Galve yan. Kaya pa ba siksikin ni Galve yan?
Parang hindi na rin talaga. So he might use the orange 5 or maybe putting the cue ball near the 9.
Oh, nag-double contact pa.
Okay, but they're gonna be happy with that result regardless. So coming off 2 rails on this shot on the one ball for some separation. Kailangan yung contact dun sa one ball manipis, pero they're gonna hit it directly. Probably using the 9 and 5 this time. Okay, kick and stick behind the 5.
Nice
Great
shot. Kumayas able to execute well. So saan dadaan si Kamomot, who has been quiet tonight? 2-rail kick. Kita na yan.
Yeah, man. May open na yung uno sa may corner pocket. Kala ko mabablock pa ng 6. But it's now an open shot for Jericho Banyares. A chance once again for Taguig.
No issues to report in this layout for the Stallions.
So may sasabihin ka ba pang follow-up doon?
Stallions yan eh. Baka paluin ka na ng tako ng mga yan pag may nangyari na naman dito.
Kaya nga eh. Diba? So side for the 3. They might even use the 7 ball to control the cue ball. Nicely done. Everything is out in the open now.
Oh, sige.
No need to say those words. Wala talaga kumpiyansa, no? No need to say the phrase.
Banayar.
Taking it one ball at a time. Trying to be smooth as possible. Kailangan relax lang sila dito. Dapat hindi nila ma-entertain yung pakiramdam na tensyonado.
Hindi nila ma-entertain yung presence ni AJ on
Aray
the booth.
ko. Clearing the 8 ball, of course. Good job. Good speed. Well, pretty on the, medyo thin side na siya ng 6, but still manageable for the likes of Kumayas. Rolling it smoothly. Uh-oh. Uy, medyo nasa...
Alam mo, ikaw na lang nagbibigay ng alta presyon sa sarili mo.
Medyo napanipis ng konti yung tira, pero it's a good thing na maganda yung pagpasok ng bola.
Sensya na po kayo, hindi pa nakakainom ng kape si AJ sa lagay na yan.
Baligtad. A straight in shot. Eto na. Nako. At medyo challenging na tira para kay Kumayas yung distansya ng cue ball sa 8 and the amount of draw that he needs to put on the cue ball. I was about to finish my sentence but nangyari na yung nangyari dito.
Comes up short on preparation for the 9. Leaving Jericho Banyares with a very thin cut or a bank shot. One of the above.
He's gonna go for the bank. Banking this 9 into the bottom right corner pocket kung sakasakali kasi mas tansyado ko sa kanan. Depende na lang sa player pa rin yan. Again. Going for the left. Oh, that was too far off. If that was a bank, that was too far off.
Oh, it sells out into the side pocket.
Yeah, but there's this danger of scratching the cue ball if they go for the cut into the side. So I'd suggest just digging down on the cue ball, avoiding the scratch into the side pocket, going for the corner.
For the win, Jonald Galve.
Galve taking this to the corner. Oh!
That's it. Jonald Galve, like he did last Tuesday, puts it away for the Negros Occidental Pillars. And Negros Occidental has officially taken this series 3-1 kontra sa kuponan ng Taguig Stallions. It'll be the 3rd loss of a series for the defending champions. And the Pillars have yet to lose one this season. And it was a close game actually, 5-3 yung huling kadikitan na naganap doon. But after that, the duo of John Drasir Mauricio and Jolo Aspuria able to create separation. At sa dulo, the same tandem that finished it off last Tuesday did the job for the Pillars. Talking about their captain, etong si Jonald Galve, pati na rin etong si Raymart Camomot. So in a few moments, we will see, or we will get to hear the interview of AJ Ong with our victorious team. Negros Occidental Pillars, of course, the #1 team in the league already as we speak. At nakakuha na nga sila ng 11 wins and only 3 losses across their name for Taguig. They are going to drop to 7 wins and 12 losses for the defending champions. So let's see if AJ Ong is standing by, and AJ is ready with Coach Jojo Sanchez. Go ahead, AJ.
Coach Jojo Sanchez, first off, congratulations. And
Thank you.
wala pang talo ang Pillars sa season na to. Wala pa.
Wala pa.
Wala pa, di ba?
In terms of series, wala pa kaming talo. Bali, 3-0 ka na kami. Sa points, I don't know kung ilan yung total namin.
So, magkakaroon kayo dito obviously ng medyo matagal-tagal na pagpahinga.
Oo.
So, next week iba naman yung lalaban na teams. Ano kayo? Next week ba kayo sasalang?
February 16 yung next game namin.
Okay.
With QC, another powerhouse. So, siguro practice muna kami.
So, ang katanungan doon, Coach Joe, may ibabago ka ba sa ginagawa mong practice or kung anumang program ang ginagawa mo para sa mga players mo?
Wala kasi if it's not broken, why fix it?
Why
diba?
fix it? Oo nga naman. Tama ka doon, Coach Joe.
Ganda ng kanilang na chemistry tsaka yung pairing sa doubles really worked out right now si Trasier yung gumana, ganda ng performance niya which we missed from the previous matches, kaya lang ngayon talagang siya naman yung bumuhat
Yun na nga. Last season, parang kontrapelo ata kayo ng Taguig, no?
Oh, yeah.
At ngayon, nakabawi kayo sa Taguig Stallions. Ano ang mensahe mo? Teka lang, may sinasabi dito si DMC. Okay, so ano ang mensahe mo ngayon sa Taguig and of course sa mga makakalaban nyo sa susunod?
Well, Taguig naman is very strong in terms of skill level ng mga players, kaya lang yun nga, they seem to lack heart pagdating sa crucial Parang tumutukod. Pusong mamon. Pusong mamon. Parang ganun.
Shots fired, guys. Shots fired. Anyway, so again, congratulations, Coach Jojo, and of course sa buong team ng Negros Occidental Pillars. Do you have a short message para sa fans, para sa mga pasalamatan na sponsors?
I want to thank nga pala Mr. Bernard Reyes, Dreams Pro, at saka si Ma'am April, Pericuse, yung mga team sponsor ng Negros, suporta, kayo magsasawa, at saka yung mga followers ng Team Negros, puro ganitong laban ang ibibigay namin sa inyo.
Ayun, okay. Ito, Drasir, ikaw at si Jolo ang nagdala dito halos. Pero syempre, lahat naman nakapag-contribute naman sa panalo. So, anong masasabi mo sa performance mo tonight?
Hindi ko alam, lahat naman kami gumagana Kung sino lang talaga swertein dun sa mesa, siya yung gumagana sa amin. Tsaka malaking bagay yung mga katim mo kahit nagkakamali ka, sumasablay, tumatawa pa. Yung coach, wala rin kahit nagkakamali, okay lang yan, bawi next game.
Okay.
Malaking bagay kasi yun yung pagka nakikita mo yung team mo medyo nadadown.
Okay. Malaking bagay naman din. Ito, Jolo, ang ganda ng mga pinakawalan mong tira. Ano naman ang masasabi mo dyan?
Yun nga, nakita ko yung tira ko, nagugulat ako, biglang siyempre gumaganda. Nung uli, sumablay ako nung uli, sabi ko, wala akong magagawa, talagang sablay. Pero yung kapitan namin, hindi naman pumayag.
Aba naman, siyempre. So malamang laking pasasalamat nyo na si Coach Jojo, di ba? Laking tulong sa naging pag-develop sa chemistry ng mga doubles, di ba?
Oo nga, tsaka, oo nga pala sa sponsor ko JK Pinas, tsaka Kalibre 1. Tsaka sa Family Law daw, yan tsaka sa Maypay at sa Gilfrenco, yun.
Alright, so mukhang okay na tayo dito. Maraming salamat once again. Congratulations, Noel.
O titignan natin of course yung last rack na naganap dito. This was the bank shot attempt, the cross bank para kay Jericho Banyares that was not successful. And the 9 ball was just left over the pocket at may konting pasuspense pa rito yung tira ni Jonald Galve. But he's still able to make the 9. And the Negros Occidental Pillars take the series by winning tonight against the Taguig Stallions. Pero hindi pa po tapos ang labanan nitong dalawang kupunan because tomorrow, it is still gonna be the king of the hill sa ating labanan. So when we come back tomorrow, it will be the final matchup between the Negros Occidental Pillars and the Taguig Stallions. For AJ Ong and all our hardworking men and women here in our Sharks production team, magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. Ito po si Noel Zarate. Paalam. We'll see you tomorrow for more action from SBA Season 2.